Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today we'll be talking about how we spent over $2 million profitably on Facebook ads in 2022 for just one ad account, and I'm going to show you exactly all that stuff right there. So before we get started, if you're new to the channel, again, my name is Nick Theriot. I teach people Facebook ads, but with a twist. I focus on the marketing fundamentals and the creative strategy and the copywriting and the offers, all that stuff right there, things that actually make a difference in the ad account. I don't really focus much on like the actual ad account strategy because it's quite simply the easiest thing in the world. And I have tons of videos teaching you guys the exact ad account strategy, which is like specifically like my How to Run Facebook Ads in 2022 series. So make sure you take a look at that. Now, that being said, make sure you like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That being said, guys, let's dive into the video. So how we spent $2 million on Facebook ads profitably in 2022 for one account. So let me just show you really quick screenshots of the ad account. Obviously, you can see right here, January 1st, 2022, July 13th, 2022, we spent $2 million with literally 1.4 of it being on just one campaign, one ad set, and like 30 different ads. And then inside of there, like we actually have like a few other like little small things that, you know, just going through. But yeah, so it is a lead generation client. KPI we're shooting for is about $35 to $40 cost per lead, and we averaged the $34 cost per lead since running this account. Now, again, that's overall, because if you look in here, you know, there's definitely some tracking issues in that perspective. So first things first, if you came here for account tricks, hacks, strategies, things like that, you're not going to get it, because I'm going to actually be talking about something very different today. I'm going to be talking about something that no other YouTuber / marketer has talked about when it comes down to the ad side, specifically for scaling. So let's dive into it. Now, if you do want to know how to run like the actual structure and everything like that of how exactly we structure this whole account, I do have a series called How to Run Facebook Ads in 2022. I definitely recommend starting on video 5 and watch 5, 6, and 7, because that's more of the ad account strategy. But if you came here for how we spent $2 million profitably, then continue watching, because we have some really exciting stuff. So step number 1 is to identify your personas. That's no secret at all. Who are you targeting? Who are you going after? Like, who is your ideal avatar in that perspective? Now, step number 2 is to do a bridge for each one of your avatars. A bridge is basically simply you're doing a bunch of customer research to identify what their current situation is, what is their desired situation, and how your product gets them across that bridge. Because when you do that, that's marketing. Marketing is simply the little, you know, dotted line that goes from current situation to desired situation. We lead people across a bridge that's full of fog and you can't see more than 5 feet ahead of you. And as a marketer, we lead people over that bridge to their desired situation. And that's your job as a marketer. Now, again, you can do a lot of customer research. Go watch How to Run Facebook Ads part number 2. And I literally go through my strategies of how I do customer research. Now, step number 3, after we did all that bridging, we've gone through the personas, we did a bridge for each persona. Now, step number 3, we're going to develop the messaging. So this is really key here. We're going to start developing the messaging. This is more of like just kind of different angles, concepts, and how we want to talk to our consumers. So first things first is just identify the main desire, the main motivator within the market. If you don't know the main motivator, main desire, the thing that really pushes people over the edge to take action, then you're missing a huge opportunity there. I mean, I'm talking about massive opportunity you're missing. Now, the next thing is to identify the market awareness. There's no such thing as like going to do research to figure out what market awareness is. It's more of just where do we want to pick up the conversation? And we're going to talk about that in a few slides, where I'm literally going to go over market awareness and why it's so important to understand when it comes down to being a marketer. Now, the last thing is market sophistication. And all that is basically the vocabulary choice we're using in ads. Okay. How sophisticated do we want to sound? And that's basically just based off how many offers people have seen. People have seen a bunch of offers. They're already really technical about your product and everything like that. then we're going to use a higher market sophistication. So next thing is, the one secret about messaging is messaging scales ads, not creative. The biggest mistake I see marketers do is that they're trying to focus on scaling up creatives, these weird ad account structures, without one, a good offer, but two, the messaging. So you definitely need a good offer to scale hard, but you also need a really good messaging, because messaging scales ads in that perspective. So let's look at how that is affected. So again, we're gonna go back to market awareness. So the first thing you wanna figure out is the persona you wanna speak to first. Persona you want to speak to come first. Okay, not really sure that whole thing, but anyway, persona you wanna speak to, okay? So if we're talking about, people who, let's say 25 years old, and they are working a 9 to 5 right now, they're struggling to make ends meet, and their desired situation is that they have some extra cash to blow on a Louis Vuitton purse, wallet, maybe a trip or things like that. So our unaware market, okay, the way you open up the conversation to an unaware market, my favorite way and like the ideal way is just offering a piece of info, like a statistic or something like that. So unaware market. Shocking. The average 25-year-old, or new study reveals the 25-year-old has $100,000 in savings. So if I was an average 25-year-old or just 25-year-old and I don't have $100,000 in savings, all of a sudden that created a problem in my life. Okay. Depending on how much I take this particular, headline / body copy to heart. Now, the next thing is problem aware. Okay. Now, basically with unaware, you're starting off with this. Again, this is where we're picking up the conversation at, okay? So problem aware demographic or market is basically where they're already aware of the problem, that they have a problem, but they have no clue, okay? They haven't really researched it yet. It's like, oh shit, I need to make some more money, okay? So this side hustle is making young adults say goodbye to the 9 to 5. So all of a sudden, that's basically offering me kind of a benefit, or like a benefit and like a problem in this one right here. So if I'm problem aware, oh shit, I need to figure out something, and all of a sudden I see this. Wow, okay, cool. Now I need to start looking at side hustles. Okay. Now solution aware. This is where we're talking about the advantages of our solution versus all the other solutions. So problem aware, we're picking up the conversation if they have a problem. Solution aware is that they're actively looking at solutions right now, and we're trying to position our solution as the best. Now again, solutions, not products. Okay. So in this particular method right there, like can you right now think of 5 different solutions for a side hustle. You could run Facebook ads. You could do, Amazon FBA. You could do washing cars, drive for Uber, Airbnb. These are all different side hustles. Okay. So how do we position our side hustle as the best side hustle? That's the key here. That's where solution aware comes in play. So these are people that are actively looking at solutions. So again, to recap, you have people in unaware market right now. This is not retargeting. This is not none of that shit right there, middle funnel or bottom funnel. This is right now. If you take a step back, look at the whole fucking country, USA, 75% of it's going to be unaware people, just completely oblivious. So how do we create a problem in their life? Then a little sliver, 20% of that, is going to be problem aware people. Right now, at this given moment, there's people currently with the problem in their mind that they need to make more money. They just have no clue how, okay? There's going to be another little sliver, like 10%. So 25, 10, that's, like 35. So plus, okay, yeah. Well, there's been another little sliver, okay? And I'm going to show you guys in a second too, of people right now who are actively looking at solutions to our side hustles in that perspective. And we need to show off that ours is the best solution, not our product, our solution to their problem. Then lastly is product aware, or second to last is product aware, okay? This is where we basically want to position our product, which our product is how we, is basically that solution, okay? So our solution is where we're comparing solutions. Product is where we're comparing products. So this is someone who's actively looking at, if we were trying to push Amazon FBA in front of them, then what we need to do is we need to show off how our Amazon FBA program is the best program. So we need to look at all the other competitors and figure out what we have against them. Then lastly is aware people. And these are people that already viewed your program or your offer, your product. They understand your solution, understand a problem. They've gone through all the stages. And at the aware stage, we need to basically just give them an offer. That's literally it. Okay. So this is really important here because each one of these groups of people has a different market size. Now, Nick, whoa, where are we going here with this? Where are we going with this, Nick? Let's scroll back. We spent over $2 million in the last few months, okay? The problem with this is that you really need to understand these metrics, you understand this messaging, because if you're entering the market with an ad that's aware, you're only able to reach a small amount of people. And when you're spending a lot of money, you need to be able to reach more people and convey more people over, not just the people that are actively looking to purchase right now. You have a longer sales process. So, and you pick up the conversation from a different perspective. So this is the different points of which you pick the conversation up, but what does that mean from a visual perspective? So think about it right here. Where's your hottest people? These are people that are actively looking to purchase right now, that you literally just put an ad from them and boom, they purchase, okay? Aware people. Now, again, this is also relatively small audience. So if you're trying to spend $2 million across 7 months, it's gonna be very, very, very difficult and very unprofitable because, you wouldn't be able to scale hard. Now, product aware, cool, we'll spend a little bit more. This is probably like $10 a day, $100, $1,000 a day, $10,000, $100,000 a day, basically, in that perspective right there. So product aware, again, still a decent size, it's gonna give you a little bit more people, but it's not where we need to be. Solution aware, pretty good. Like that's a decent start right there. Okay. Then there's problem aware. Now this is where a lot of advertisers that are very good at spending a lot of money spend at problem aware. But then there's also unaware, which unaware is the hardest one to crack. I'm not gonna lie. Unaware is the hardest, and a lot of people rely between problem and solution aware. But this shows you an example of if you're starting the conversation with aware, then guess what? Look how small of an audience you're gonna be picking up. So it's important for your financial success, you are keeping in mind that the messaging scales ads. And if you have the wrong messaging, you're going to be able to have a smaller audience pool. Smaller audience pool, harder it is for people to scale. Now, you're probably like, Nick, wow, that's crazy. So do I need to do a retargeting campaign for each one of these? So like unaware gets retargeted by problem and then solution retargets problem. No, look, simple as this, okay? There's 5 different types of ads you can create: unaware, problem, solution, or product. And if I created a unaware ad, then I need to hit that unaware, then how to solve that problem that I create. So average 25-year-old has $100,000 in savings. If you don't have that, that's a problem. So how to solve that problem? Okay, use this solution. Then this product is the best for that solution, and you can get it today for 20% off. Okay, so your added structure, depending on where you pick up this stat, here's a few different templates for you guys to use in terms of how we structure that. Okay, and this has worked time from time again on all of our accounts. Okay, so it's really important that you know that, because it's not just like, oh, a bunch of retargeting here. It's okay, cool, I'm gonna create an ad that takes people through this. Might even create my landing page kind of similar to this. So final thoughts: having the right messaging and creating ads with the right kind of goals and understanding how my messaging plays a part of this allows me to reach more people, allows me to spend more on ads and have more profitable growth. If we would have never went over this, then guess what? We would not have been able to spend this much money. And then you consolidate your ad account. You properly test your ads in that perspective right there. Then you make for a killer ass case study in this perspective right here. And also to just kind of like flex a little bit, this client's doing like a 5x ROAS on the spin right here too as well. So yeah, really cool. Long story short, guys, this is basically how we, scale ads, what makes us different as an agency in that perspective, because a lot of people are not focusing on these things. But you get your messaging right, then you pair that with some killer creatives, then you can scale to the moon as long as you have a badass offer to go with it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let's kick off that outro now. See you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and turn on subscribe notifications. So that way when I upload a new video, you'll never miss a single one. All these videos at the end of the day are designed to help you in your business grow and hit your revenue goals, make you more money at the end of the day. Hit that like button and drop a comment below of your favorite part of this video. Now, if you own a business and you're curious about how we can help your business scale and hit revenue goals at Profitability, then click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll hop on a call together, learn a little bit more about your business. And if we think you'll be a good fit, we'll do a strategy session together. And on that strategy session, we'll give you, actionable tips and stuff like that to help you grow your business. And you can take that and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if you choose, and if we think you're a good fit to work with us. Now, with that being said, thanks again so much for tuning in. You should have a video somewhere up along the screen right here that'll take you to another video I think you may enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys later. My name is Nick Theriot. Peace out.